Cutting through fresh fallen snow on a fresh pair of skis? How about a pair with custom designs? And what about a pair that you custom make yourself, hands-on, start to finish? Turns out you don't need to be a pro or have any skill at all.
All right, let's do this.
Before we get to the how and why, let's talk about the where. Parlor Skis in East Boston, where we met with one of the co-owners, Mark Wallace.
I grew up skiing in New England and then out west for a little while. I ski raced for a lot of years, and then when I stopped ski racing, I went into construction. A friend of mine said, hey, people are building small batch skis now, you can do it. And so we got the idea, we started doing it at night, nights and weekends, and then the skis got better.
In 2013, he and two friends from Williams College launched their company in a former funeral home in Cambridge, thus the name Parlor. But there was no dead end here, just growth in the custom-made sector.
Having a ski that is designed and fit for you as an individual, it really matters, and it matters at like a variety of ability levels.
They soon added custom design to custom fit.
It's a very cool thing that we get to do to capture like that piece of people's personality, and then also to hear the stories behind it, right? We had someone do an illustration of a snow monster throwing flaming meatballs at one. We get a lot of mountains, trees, rivers, themes. I have that on a lot of my skis.
After a decade of airworthy production, they decided to add a whole new experience, a build class, a 2-day course where you build your own skis.
It's pretty unique to be able to come in and take ownership of your product and build something that you can then go out and ski on. And it's worth mentioning that our build class is not like a DIY home thing, right? Like, you're building a world-class ski.
This is generally where we start. This is the ski core. And what we're gonna be doing is adding the sidewalls.
From hand cuts to wood construction.
Oops, that's
a little heavy there. It's coming out quick. We can spread it around.
Instructors are on hand to help you realign the process.
That's not how you do it, guys.
These are gonna hold together really well.
All right.
You learn how to create the perfect curve.
And then this would be the snow side.
We thought this would just be about bragging rights. But when you know how something works, it brings out a new appreciation.
The strength in the ski comes from the fiberglass getting saturated with the resin and becoming rigid. Just get those nice and shiny.
Okay. And just straight down the middle?
Straight down the middle.
We apply the design.
Line those up and keep them together.
And a final press.
How many pounds of pressure are we going to be putting
It's
in?
around 40. It ends up being north of 10,000 pounds throughout the whole thing. Then they just got to get cut out and shaped.
They just have such a delicate beauty.
This isn't exactly where one might imagine a beautiful garden to grow, in an attic in Falmouth.
Nicole, it is incredible how
Thank
realistic these look. This is a tulip, right?
Yeah.
And it's one of your favorites. Why?
Oh man, when I made these ones, I just finally nailed the color.
Though they may look real from stem to stigma.
You even have the flower anatomy right.
Yeah. Yeah, I want every detail to be as realistic and as spot on as possible.
Nicole Bergeron's budding business, That Paper Girl Designs, turns paper into bountiful bouquets. The intricate art, every fold, every turn, just one can take about 8 hours to create.
So they start off as like a single petal, then I have to cup and shape them.
Bergeron is a lifelong artist.
We were kind of a no TV household growing up, so the options were either play outside or you're doing some sort of arts and craft. And I've been doing some sort of like craft show since I was about 6 years old.
She would follow that childhood calling straight to art school.
I went to school for oil painting, and then I did sculpture, and then fiber arts and installation art.
Ironically, she discovered her love for paper art while pursuing a second degree.
One of the final projects I had for an English literature class was do a children's book, and I did it in 3-dimensional paper cut. I had all of this leftover paper scrap and cardstock, and I started making quilled botanicals and flowers.
Once that seed was planted,
I made like 1 or 2 and just went straight down that rabbit hole, starting with a big flat piece of paper and cutting it and coloring it and then stretching it and molding it. It's really a Zen process.
it's the dimension here that grabs your gaze, how the color blends like they do in nature.
I have to give art school some credit on that one, learning about how colors work together.
An everlasting flower that thrives without water.
They'll hold up forever as long as, they're not sitting in direct sunlight or getting wet.
Oh, they're so pretty. And as Nicole mentioned, they need very little maintenance. Keep them away from direct sunlight and dust them off every once in a while with a blow dryer and you're good to go.
My kind of flowers, they last a long time. Back to Parlor Skis. Nicole showed us that process in TV time, if you will. The actual build process for the skis, 2 full days. But despite that effort that goes into it, classes fill up quickly. Details, of course, on our website.
What a great gift. All right, coming up, donuts made to order.